I am back on the Pacific Crest Trail. After finishing in Canada, I found the time to fill in the gap. So now I am headed off to do the 230 miles I skipped earlier because of the smoky atmosphere. Yeah, as you can see, it's incredibly dark. I have to start this journey off with a 7-mile road walk into Seiad Valley to set up a shuttle. This road is part of the Pacific Crest Trail. It's just unfortunate that I have to start with it in the dark. So, yep, I have a couple hours, have to catch my bus, and then drive down to Dunsmuir on the bus and take off from there, hike back up to Seiad toward my car. And this is the whole reason why there's a 7-mile road walk. So we can cross this river on a bridge. Woohoo! So after a 7-mile road walk this morning, 2 bus rides, and a 1-mile road walk just now on a scary busy road, I am back on the PCT. Well, I've decided to call it a day. It's only 5:45, but decided to stop. It's already getting dark here in the valley. So decided to stop early. My glute/hip was giving me a lot of pain, so yeah, I'm the only one here, but that's to be expected. I don't expect to see anybody for a lot of this. A lot of the thru hikers have passed through, and it's not the season for day hikers. So, yeah, I have seen signs of civilization, which is definitely encouraging. There's a house a couple miles down into the valley, heard airplanes overhead. Some people like solitude, but I'm not in the mood for solitude. Signs of other humans is very, very nice. It is a lovely morning. We got beautiful mountains behind us. Even though it's 8, almost 9, the sun still has not peeked over those mountains. But I'm okay with that. I feel like it's gonna get really hot really quick when the sun comes up fully. Got like 11 hours of sleep last night. It was interrupted though. 10:30, I woke up to this strange grunting, goat-like sound. I have no idea what it was. Anyway, it ended up leaving, which was nice. My hip is still very much in pain. It's causing me to limp. Trying to decide at what point do I turn around if it gets worse. Is it something I can keep hiking on? I can endure the pain as long as it doesn't like cause me to break a bone or do serious damage. So trying to just think of all that. It all started hurting when I carried a cabbage down the mountain yesterday morning on that road walk. Don't ask. I had a cabbage and I didn't want it smelling in my car, rotting, so I had to carry it down to the trash can, which was at the bottom of the 7-mile road walk. So that made my hip hurt because it was a heavy cabbage and it was swinging on the outside of my pack on my left side. Actually, I figured out it's not my hip. It seems like it's like the very top of my femur bone. I feel like wherever I step, a fire starts up. Thankfully, that's not the direction I'm headed. The smoke kind of blends in there. Not direction I'm headed, which is good. But still. I skipped this section because it was super smoky. I was low on time. And it was hot. And here we go with another fire. We got cereal for lunch. Kind of looks like dog food or something. Looks like the smoke has really spread. Hopefully they're keeping the fire under control. It does seem pretty far away still. Again, south, where I'm not headed. So that doesn't look good though. Lots and lots of smoke. I found out what the smoke was when that fire is. It's a prescribed fire. So yeah, I really don't have to worry about it. They were definitely trying to do a burn to clear out some of the area, and it's past Mount Shasta. So the trail has turned parallel to it. It's hard to believe that I was all the way over there, those jagged rocks, just earlier today. And that was only like 20 trail miles ago. It seems like it's much further than that. Got beans and rice for dinner tonight. It's a staple, go-to, good protein, delicious. It's a great day. Gosh, it looks creepy no matter where I put this light. Anyway, good day today. Yeah, after that big uphill this morning, it was nice and easy flat terrain. I took some ibuprofen for my hip, glute, femur pain, and it helped. I don't usually like taking pain medicine, but I wanted to make sure I made it to camp on time. And I still ended up hiking in the dark. Well, not really in the dark. It was very, very close to being all the way dark. The sun set, and I hiked on for about half an hour after it had set over the horizon. And hiking in the dark is something I promised I would not do on this section. I'm just over it. over hiking in the dark is not fun. I'm pretty sure this is the most sore I've been the entire trail. Ugh. There are tons and tons of flies here. Gnats. They don't bite or anything. They don't hover around you. But you do have to walk through these clouds of these bugs. Just like squint your eyes and don't breathe in or else you'll swallow one. It was a good day. Just absolutely gorgeous landscape all day long. Very mild terrain until the last 8 miles, which is an uphill push, but not too bad because it got even more beautiful as I climbed up. Super sore, really tired. I realized it's probably because I'm doing huge days after 3 weeks of not hiking at all. I did 17 that first half day. And then yesterday was 28, and today was 29. But I wanted to get to this gorgeous campsite. And so I think it was worth it. Apparently sunrise is supposed to be really pretty tomorrow. And yeah, I got here before dark. So I'm happy. And I only saw a few people. Actually, I didn't see anybody all day long. Except 2 cars. Until I got here. And there are also a couple camping here. So that's pretty cool. They're right over behind that tree, probably laughing at me, talking about how awesome it is to see people. But yeah, it's been a very quiet day on the trail, but there still are people out here. It's an absolutely amazing day. Perfect weather, gentle terrain, beautiful views all around. My pack is finally light. I finally ate down the weight, so it feels amazing. And I'm not as sore as I have been. My body is finally getting used to all the miles again. My hip femur problem has settled into a dull ache without the help of drugs, so that's awesome. The only thing that's a little bothersome is my knees with all the downhills. Yeah, but I guess not everything can be perfect. And yeah, I plan on doing a shorter day today to end at a cool campsite. I am so glad I'm doing this section now in mid-October rather than mid-August when I originally would be doing it. It's like 75 maybe degrees under the brilliant sun, whereas in August it would have been 85, 90, maybe even 100 on hot days. That would have been just pure misery. And here it's tolerable. Ooh, I'm entering the Russian wilderness. I got to camp later than I wanted. I was slowed down by a southbounder who talked a lot, but it was really good to talk to him and hear his stories and all that kind of stuff. He's almost finishing up the double triple crown, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, I saw a southbounder. I actually saw 4 today. So pretty busy day on the trail for people. And yeah, I only did 25 miles today, which I was hoping to get to camp early because it was a slower day, but I was just slowed down a lot this morning with my knees hurting. And then this afternoon, the train picked up and was super hilly, ups and downs, really steep. So tomorrow, I'm going to shoot for a 30-mile day. That's pretty much the only spot where there's camping, that's listed is in 30 miles. It's supposed to be really flat tomorrow, so that's really good. It's new sock day. You know it's going to be a good day when you have a clean pair of socks to put on. Pushing for a 30. If all goes well, this is my last full day for phase 1 of Operation Fill in the Gap, aka Operation F.I.G. Yeah, so by tomorrow, even though it's a 25-mile day, tomorrow at least I should make it to my car parked near Seiad Valley. So that's awesome. Super excited. Even though it's beautiful and great and fun, I am so stoked to get to my car. I was definitely wrong about it being a gentle terrain day. It's been roller coaster hills all day long today. Awesome views of Mount Shasta. Yeah, it's there. Keeps getting smaller as I walk away from it. Trail is getting pretty ridiculous here in Northern California. I'm not sure what it's trying to do. It's been ping-ponging us, or me, back and forth over the same ridgeline like 3 or 4 times. And going way up and then way down and then way back up and over. It's just not making any sense. It was dark when I got to camp, but I kind of expected that for a 30-mile day. I wouldn't make it before dark. Yeah, there's a few other people camping here, a group of guys. They have a campfire, so that's making me quite nervous. I just watched a plume of smoke in the south rising up. So hoping and praying that they put that out soon. I don't know if I can sleep well, knowing that there is a fire sending out sparks onto a very dry landscape. I don't even know if it's legal right now. Anyway, yeah, super tired. My feet were getting hurt. Tired of all the rocky terrain. Legs are sore from the elevation. Yeah, so I'm stoked that this is the last night in my tent. Yes, I get to sleep in my car tomorrow. That's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited for that. 25 more miles. 25 more miles. 25 miles till I see my car. And 16 miles of complete downhill begins. My knees hurt just thinking about it. 5,000 feet of elevation drop. Here we go. Yes! I missed it so much. Who walks when you can drive everywhere? I am so content right now. It's a good life. Some of you are probably wondering what I do for work that allows me to take so much time off in order to Thruhike. It varies by season. So in the fall, I work in California. That's the job I had to hurry up to rush to Canada to in order to get to this job. I do outdoor education. What might that be, you ask? Well, that's a really good question. Essentially, it's taking kids outside and hanging out with middle schoolers for about a week. With different schools and teaching them team building and about nature, taking them on hikes, etc. Pretty fun. What else that means is that on the weekends I sleep in my car. So I have a setup here. Get to live that van life. Sounds glorious, you say. Yes, it is glorious. If you don't like bathrooms or running water or a kitchen or a full-size bed or you know, those kind of luxuries of life.